Hello everyone, I'm Shin Wang. Welcome to my channel. The topic I prepared for you today is to see if the person you are thinking about is secretly in love with you. What are his current thoughts or ideas about you and his feelings? Today, like always, I've prepared 3 sets of tarot cards for everyone. They are from left to right in front of me. Set number 1, seat number 2, as well as our third set of signs. Okay, everyone please relax first and calm down. Think of the object in your heart, then think of today's topic, and then choose the set of cards that you feel the most from just now. The process of selecting a deck, you can write the initials of the person you have in mind below to enhance the spirituality of your chosen deck and bring good luck. Alright, if you have chosen, then we will start with the number 1 deck. First of all, let's take a look at the face of the number 1 deck. The upright strength card, the upright emperor card, the inverted ace of cups, the inverted 2 of pentacles, the inverted 5 of swords. To all the treasure kings are the unique ship account messenger and all the ship account 6. Well, that's our number 1 ranking. I thought of this group of friends. He's actually the one you have in mind. He has thoughts about you. And actually, he's kind of hoping to get into a relationship at the moment. But the relationship he's hoping for, I feel that he's hoping to be able to, he desires to find someone in a marriage relationship. He wants a partner who meets his requirements and can help him take care of the family. Then such a thought will prevent him from casually entering a relationship or casually finding somebody to date, because his current thought is still quite cautious. So he is still observing you. He will want to see if you have met his one. So this standard is not just about the feeling of 2 people being happy in love in the short term. The key is whether you can get into his heart, whether the 2 individuals can enter a stable marriage state for a long time. I think this point is what the other person values more. The relationship between the 2 of you is not very deep yet. More of it is still on the surface because the other party is also in this state now. He's still observing, he hasn't made up his mind yet. So now he will be more passive. Although he does have feelings for you, he hasn't yet decided to actively pursue you. I think most young, he actually still maintains, keep it very rational. Go and judge the relationship between you 2 or rationally look at it. Then his impression of you, I think, is still quite good. It's just that he hasn't revealed his inner thoughts and feelings yet. Let me tell you, this person certainly requires some effort. Take time to understand him because he has some quirks. He's not perfect, but I think this makes him even more real. At least he won't be fake to you. Some excessive deception. In terms of personality, I feel there are some misunderstandings between you 2. Even when chatting together, he still feels relatively at ease, so I think his interaction with you will make him feel less restricted at times. Or it makes him feel like you're tying him up too tight. This point actually feels quite good to him. He thinks the way the 2 of you get along is not bad because he has had some experiences before. For example, he has some unsuitable objects. Perhaps you've been too restrictive, so he doesn't want his next relationship to repeat the same mistakes. This person, he is also one who will not start a relationship due to a moment of impulsiveness and passion. Just like we mentioned at the beginning, he is actually quite cautious, but when he is once, and I think this person is quite good at taking care of others. From the factions between you, I think it's quite suitable, and I think you still appreciate and trust him now. The relationship between the 2 sides is quite possible, and I think he is interested and thoughtful about you, so you can look forward to it here and then in your interaction. For example, when he goes first, or when you're feeling down, you can also appropriately give the other party some Send out some of your personal concerns appropriately. Because in fact, you are quite attractive to him. From the very beginning, he saw the power card in the rankings. So I think your image in his mind is not bad. If you hope to push both sides as soon as possible, sometimes you need to be a bit proactive, giving some hints to the others. Then give the other party some time. Don't be too anxious, just chat to a certain point or chat with the other party in a more relaxed state in the early stage. Remember, don't ask too much. If you decide to do it, you can make a brief appearance. That's the message number 1 wants to convey. I hope the previous message has been of some help to everyone. Let's look at the second plate group next. Let's first look at the layout of deck number 2. Upright Warrant 9, reversed Fool, reversed Coin 4, upright Coin 3, Cup 4, Sword 4. The deadline is the 6th, and our Chinese American Armored Vehicle plate is good, and that's our number 2. I feel that the relationship between you and the person you're thinking of is still quite stagnant in this group of cards. The other party is in a rather tumultuous state at the moment. Under a state of uncertainty, he has a lot of things to handle and a very busy state, so he will now want to arrange his time reasonably. On these issues, I feel that he hasn't considered much about feelings now. He's constantly trying to adjust himself because these issues stress him out and put him in a bad mood. This is why he hasn't tried to contact you lately. But because he is indeed busier and more tired now, it's not that he intentionally wants to leave you hanging. So I think he really is constantly dealing with some of his current problems and not intentionally trying to sensationalize you. What about your relationship? I think it's more like working, or maybe it's because of some work reasons then. Both parties knew each other. I also think it's more comfortable for the other party. So you might think, if the two of you are in this kind of relationship, would it be more suitable? Awkward, because from his standpoint, he values his work at this stage. For instance, it's quite important, so he doesn't want some other things to affect his own planning. So about some of your current interactions, he still wants to maintain it at the moment, but he does not want to break the status quo. We can also see that the one who is in the upright position with a Cup of Thorns is still quite protective of themselves and does not really want to promote a one-sided relationship. And I feel he still maintains a sense of mystery. He doesn't want others to get into his. In his heart, there's still a layer of shell. So even if you're very passionate about talking to him, he won't say much. He just talks to you on a shallow level because he doesn't really want to be. They don't want others to see the secrets in their hearts or know more about them. So I think you two haven't quite reached a serious stage yet. At least they are not willing to let you see their true side for now. This person currently harbors some thoughts about you, but if you were to enter a relationship, I feel that he still has things to consider. There are many, and he is also more serious in emotional aspects. He is the type to commit fully to his relationships. He doesn't like to enter or exit a relationship carelessly. Furthermore, he dislikes being overly pressured by others. His current words might be more about going with the flow. Respect your own feelings and then not fully prepared to enter into a relationship with you. And I think this object, special past emotions, some influences would make him feel scared to enter a new one. So currently, how he views your relationship is quite rational, and he has many things that need to be dealt with. So in terms of emotions, I think he still is, although so for this object, I think everyone can keep a certain distance with him, but should not be too anxious. And don't hold too high expectations, because I think chasing him is actually a rather long task, because only after he really trusts you will there be more possibilities. If everyone has more questions about this topic, Or if you have other doubts or problems in your love life and want to know what to do next, then please ask. You can always come to Hingbong for a chat. Let Hingbong give you more comprehensive and specific information. Finally, let's take a look at the third set of cards. Okay, let's first take a look at the cards of the number 3 deck. The fake moon brand inside, the real and fake film and television brand, the fake boat account inside. Second, consider the knight on the ship, precisely for the Holy Grail 3, and the rightful Sheng Fei 6. Well, that's our number 3 card seat. I think friends who choose this set of cards hurt the person you're thinking of in your heart. I think he is still quite passive at the moment, so it's precisely because of this that I feel like he doesn't really want to. However, the person he is interested in doesn't have much experience in love and lacks confidence in relationships. They may feel uncomfortable, and the issues they consider are rather practical, such as what they consider in their relationships. He considers a lot of realistic issues, such as the economic situation of both parties, or whether his own abilities can support them together. Plus, he is a more sensitive person. He is very afraid if he expresses his feelings. Will it be easy to lose it? He is very afraid of disappointment. Despite his seemingly indifferent appearance, he's quite composed regardless of your actions towards him. This is because he's someone who is very afraid of rejection. So he pretends on the surface that he doesn't care much, but this is actually a disguise for the expectation in his heart, which is he is afraid of his hopes. So this is why when two people get along, it seems like the other person is very quiet, as if they have nothing they want to say to you. But does this person want to enter a new relationship? I would say they do, it's just that they are. The fear inside him makes him somewhat timid and slow to act. And I didn't mention just now, I think he is also a person with many worries. Worried people tend to lack motivation. They fear this and that. And as we mentioned at the beginning, this person is emotionally, he just lacks self-confidence. So even if you like him, he may feel like this perception is wrong. He won't really associate or confidently accept that you like him. He will only wonder if he is thinking wrong. So it's actually in his feelings. Still somewhat aloof. From a foreign perspective, I think their feelings for you are quite positive. Because you are a very loving person, perhaps you like small animals or children. The impression he gets is that you're innocent, cute and loving. That's why he enjoys spending time with you. You can heal him just because of his personality. That will make him not know how to face you and do not know how to get along with you. So I think this person is towards you. The one you like also has thoughts. That is, he doesn't know how to start at the moment, nor does he know how to progress. So if you want to develop further with this person, you may need to do more to give him confidence and belief and lead him together. If you guys have more questions about this topic or face other problems in your emotional life and want to know how to proceed, you can chat with Xingmang to get more help.
Scene and that type of information.
That's all for today's topic. I hope the content has been somewhat helpful. Thank you very much for your support. See you in the next video. Bye bye.